Oh, we already did it 2 times. We'll have time to do it maybe later or tomorrow.
My feet hurt.
All right, listening ears. Everybody have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Everybody have a seat. On the table. Not on the ceiling. Not on the wall. Everybody have a seat on the tree. The old music is on. What's next? Tell your friends. Circle time is next. Okay, friends. It's not funny, right? They were loud. You're right. James, I need you to sit down on the sheet. Okay, let's take a look up here at our Give Me 5 rules. Raise your hand if you know what this rule is. Raise your hand. Mason. Crisscross applesauce. Check your body.
Yeah.
Who knows this rule? Dylan.
Hands in your lap.
Hands in your lap. Check your body. Good work. Here's rule number 3, Ava.
Mouth quiet.
Mouth quiet. Bubble in. Show me that you know what that one looks like. Rule number 4. Trace, what's this one?
Look at the teacher.
Look at the teacher. Let me see your beautiful eyes. James, let me see your eyes.
Whoa, that's a big ginormous fan you got.
Yeah, we're just going to have that fan on because it's kind of hot in here today. So it'll just move some air. Oh, remember our bubble is in. And the last rule. Who knows this one? Come out. Listening ears. You're right. All right. Give me 5.
This is my 5.
Nice work. Okay. Today we're going to read a story during circle time. And we're also going to talk about things you might do when you're camping.
Again?
Yeah. So, today I need you to tell me what is something that you know about camping. What do you know about camping? Ava raised her hand.
Camping in the tent.
Oh, yes. You need a tent to go camping. You're right. What else?
A fire pit.
Oh. Dylan.
Sleeping bag.
A sleeping bag.
Can you put the sleeping bag inside the tent?
Oh.
And we can
Do you think you could put the sleeping bag inside the tent?
Yes.
Should I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the sleeping bag inside the tent. Good thinking, Lisa. Trace, what do you know?
Bring your fire pit.
Oh, yes, you could bring your own fire pit. If you wanted, it might look something like this.
I got a fire.
You might want to bring your own fire pit. Come out.
That's a duel.
Oh, I can't hear Hamel because other friends are talking. Hamel. Yeah, you need some marshmallows. Here's all my marshmallows. Oh, raise your hand. Bryson. Can you say it a little bit louder? One more time. A flashlight. You're right. We might need a flashlight. Why would we need a flashlight, Bryson? Oh, Bryson. Yeah, to see in the dark.
The spot that you missed it.
It's okay.
Mine has a light.
She has a light?
Yeah, my dad.
Good choosing. Riley. Oh, I can't hear Riley.
You bring your barbecue.
maybe bring your barbecue, like a grill?
Or you'll cook your fish or marshmallows.
Yeah, you could cook your fish or your marshmallows like on
You'll
your...
make hamburgers.
Or you could do that. You know what else? Something else you might bring to cook your hamburgers on is called a grate. So you might have your fire down here. Here's your fire. Here are your logs that we talked about. And then you might have this big pole over here. And on top of your pole, you're going to have something that looks like this. And it's your grate. You can put it above the fire, and then you can put your hamburgers on there. And then
you put fish on.
Oh, and should I put a fish on there? I'll make it a little bit bigger for a fish.
Yeah. I eat fish. I like fish.
There's a fish on there.
I love a fish too.
Raise your hand if you have something to say. What else would we need to take? Oh, what else would we need to take with us? Noah, what do you think?
We can take. I don't know. We can get a camper and we can bring a camper with us.
You could bring a camper with us.
Oh.
You're right. If you don't have a tent, maybe you have a camper.
I got a camper.
So here's our camper. Remember, it has a door, some windows. Raise your hand if you have something to say.
What about everything in your house?
You have a tent?
What about everything in the world?
Theo, what are you going to do camping? What are you going to bring?
Fishing rod.
Oh, a fishing rod. Good thinking. Theo's going to bring a fishing rod. He's going to go fishing for some fish.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
There's Theo. Theo's going to go fishing to catch some fish. Good thinking.
Going.
James, I saw you had your hand up. What are you going to bring fishing? Or camping, excuse me. A tent? Good idea. What are you going to do with your tent, James? Put it by the fire pit? Yeah. Maybe you can sleep in there. I think so. All right, I'll call on two more friends and then we'll keep going. Dylan.
My grandpa had
A camper.
Yeah.
And Ava.
Put the toilet in the camper.
Oh, we need the toilet in the camper.
And the bed.
And the sink. And then here's the bed.
And everything.
You can put everything in your camper like you have in your house. Yes, Mason? You could put a couch and a TV in there. I'm not going to draw that on there right now, but you could. You're right. All right. Next I have a question for you. Listen for the question.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye, camper. I will miss you, camper.
Okay, next I want you to think, what do you want to know about camping? You catch fish. Cool. What do you want to know about camping? What's a question you have about going camping? Riley.
You'll go fishing when barbecue.
You do. That's something that you do. I'm thinking of a question. A question. My question is, where do you go camping? Does anybody else have a question about camping? A question. A question. Mason. Oh, we're not telling us something we know. Remember, we're asking a question. Like where, or what, or why. Hamel. Oh, no thank you. Ava.
How about we bring a fishing hole to catch some fish?
Yeah, we already talked about that. Right now we're thinking of a question. What do you want to know about going camping? Right.
Are you all camping?
Yeah. Is that your question? Where do you go camping?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to camp in a forest.
So you're answering my question. You're saying you could go camping in a forest.
There's another wolf in the forest.
What's another question about camping? Who has a question? Ava.
I'll bring my apple.
No, Riley.
Yeah.
Thinking of Noah. You're thinking of a question. I'm going to ask a question. Why do you go camping?
That's longer.
Why do you go camping?
It's the same.
This one says, where do you go camping? This one says, why do you go camping? The
But
end is
is
the same. You're right, that part's the same, isn't it? You're right. Mm-hmm. Noah.
There's wolves in the forest.
Oh, Noah said there's wolves in the forest. We could turn that into a question. We could say, are there wolves in the forest? Mason.
The bears in the forest.
Oh, let's turn that into a question. How would we ask that as a question?
Wolves. The wolf and bear find the wolf.
We would say, are,
You gotta find the wolf.
Riley, there wolves. Oh, we already said wolves. This one is bears. Bryson, I see you have your hand up. Can you come up here and tell me? Outside? You want to go outside? Right now? Take a look at our schedule. Right now it's? When do we have this schedule? It's okay. Are you okay, Dylan? Then we have snack and books, math, handwriting, and playtime. And we'll decide if we want to stay inside or go outside.
Go outside.
All right, next, we need to read a book about going camping. It's still circle time. I know, Riley. It's still circle time. All right, here's the book that we're going to read. Take a look at the cover of the book. What do you see on there?
I'm thinking like your mom.
Raise your hand. What do you see? What's on the cover?
A fishing pole.
A fishing pole. You're right. What else?
Tent.
There's a tent. You're right. Theo, can you go sit? Bryson. What else? Mason.
The woods.
There's some woods. Yeah, all these trees. They're in the woods. You're right. Theo, what do you see? Theo, what do you see?
No.
What do you see?
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. No.
Riley, can you say crisscross and we're not going to tie it right now. Theo, can you tell me tent? Tent. Good job. There's a tent. Yes. What do you think these two people are doing?
Fishing.
Right, Mitchell. Camping, I think they are. Let's find out. This book is called Just Me and My Dad. We went camping. Just me and my dad, Noah. Look. Dad drove the car because I'm too little. I picked the campsite, but someone was already living there. So I gave it back. We found another campsite nearby. My dad was tired, so I put up the tent. How did he do at putting up the tent?
He taught his boot.
He got his boot caught, didn't he? Was he able to put up the tent by himself?
No.
No. What could he have done?
Put his hand in there.
If he couldn't do it by himself, what should he do?
Help me.
Yeah, you could say help me and ask for help. We made a campfire and I found the wood. Dad lit the fire. What do we call this?
Wood.
Wood. And what are they making?
A campfire.
Campfire. What are they going to use
Now?
that for?
Night.
Maybe for nighttime. What else do we use it for?
You only use it for nighttime.
For nighttime. What else do we use our campfire for?
Cook marshmallows.
To cook marshmallows.
And we need flashlight and a sleeping bag and a camper and a tent.
We do need all those things. I wanted to take my dad for a ride in the canoe, but I launched it too hard. What happened to it? It sunk into the river.
And say bad bag.
Oops, yeah, that wasn't good, was it? So we went fishing instead. What does he need?
OMG, I see a fish.
Fishing. Can you say fishing?
I see a fish.
Tell me, fishing.
I see a
I
fish.
can't hear you. I can't hear Zalfan. Fishing.
Bye bye.
Leo, tell me, fishing.
Okay. I see it. See it?
You see it? Push it. Fishing.
Fire.
Fishing.
Fire. Is he
Leo,
hot?
tell me, fishing.
Is he hot?
This fire is hot. We're going fishing now. No, what did you notice?
There was a fish in the river.
There was a fish in the river.
It looks very big.
It does look very big, you're right.
What does it mean?
Riley,
I see goldfish and a purple fish.
there's a goldfish and a purple fish. Ava.
The boy got stuck in the water.
The boy did get stuck in the water. You're right, he did. My dad took a snapshot of the fish we caught. Then I cooked dinner for me and my dad. Who remembers what this thing is called that's above the fire?
What do I say?
Remember?
Great.
Oh, it's like grape. It's called a grate. Can you say that?
Great.
Great. Great. Great. Nice work. Uh-oh, what happened?
Take the fish.
Oh, the bear took the fish. What do you think they're going to have now? Nothing.
They could just eat grass.
Oh, do you think people would like to eat grass?
Yeah. Or they could just eat more.
They didn't eat grass.
They could just eat mushrooms.
They had eggs. After dinner, I told my dad a ghost story, but he didn't get scared. I gave my dad a big bear hug that made him feel better. Then we went to bed. Where are they going to go to sleep at?
In the tent. In the temple.
In the tent. I stayed up with my dad and let him read a story to me.
And
Look, what are they inside?
the tent.
Inside the tent, and what are they sleeping in?
I need a bed.
Sleeping bags.
And I see a spider.
I do see a spider up here. James, can you please cross your legs and put your hands in this, please? We slept in our tent all night long, just me and my dad.
Oh, look at that tin. And look at that tin.
Okay, I want you to think. Think about the book. Think really hard.
I texted.
And I have some pictures up here that we need to talk about.
I get tired.
I want you to think about who was in the story. Who? Raise your hand if you can remember who was in the story. Riley, thank you for raising your hand.
A fish and a bear.
There was a, yes. There was a fish and a bear. Who else? I'm thinking of the characters. Listen, I'm thinking of the characters in the story. The characters can be people
I know what character.
or animals. Noah.
There's a camper in the story.
Oh, is that a person? A camper. There wasn't a camper in the story. I'm thinking of a person, Trace. A person that was in the story. Who was in the story?
I know. A kid.
There was. There was a little kid. You're right. So there's a character. The little boy. Who else was in the story, Riley?
A dad.
His dad. His dad was in the story.
That's a character.
Those are characters. The boy and the dad. You're right. Now we're going to talk about where they went. Raise your hand if you know where they went. Where did they go? Oh, raise your hand if you think you know. Where did they go? Ava. Paisley. Eyes up here. Where did they go, Ava?
At the forest.
They went to the forest. They did. They went to the forest. They went to the forest.
I want to go to the forest. Me too. Let's go.
That would be fun.
I know what I'm going to the forest.
Next, I have some pictures from the story, and I need your help. I need your help to put them in order.
Okay.
So here's a picture from the story. What are they doing in this picture?
A bed.
Where are they?
They're in the tent.
Paisley, look. Hamel, crisscross your legs. Where are they?
In the tent.
In the tent.
In the tent.
What are they doing, Paisley? Fishing. Good job.
I see the fish.
Ooh, Ava, what is the dad doing?
Camping.
You're right, they're camping, but what is he doing? Look, what is he doing, Ava?
Gonna put the fire in.
Yeah, he's gonna start the fire. Hamel, look at our rules. Legs are crisscross. Hands are in your lap. Riley, legs are crisscross. You're right, he's gonna start the fire. James, what is he doing here?
Chase, you better come up your mouth, because then you're making the tent.
Yeah, he's putting up the tent, James. You're right. And what about in this picture, Dylan? What are they doing? Riley, sit down on your bottom.
I don't know.
What are they doing? Look.
I see the car.
You see their car? Yeah, where could they be going?
To the forest.
Yeah, they could be going to the forest, or they could be going camping. So raise your hand if you know which picture comes first in the book. Which picture comes first in the book? Riley.
This one.
That one? Come put it up. What are they doing in that picture, Riley?
Going to the forest.
They're going to the forest. That happened first in the book. You're right.
Yeah, there's a mom there driving.
Yep, there's the mom, and they're driving to the forest. You're right.
That was my spot.
Good job using your words. Ava, what happened next? What happened next?
They go fishing.
Let's look at the story, Ava. Oh, there they go. They're in the car. Okay. What are they doing in this picture?
They got the sleeping thing out of the car.
Yeah, they're looking for their campsite. Oh, what happened next, Ava?
And then the dad got a tile and he put it up by himself.
He got what is this called?
A tent.
Oh, the tent, Ava. Next, they got the tent. Come find the picture of the tent.
What was that timer for?
That was for Theo. Ava's gonna find the picture of the tent. Who thinks they know what happens next?
Tent.
Yep.
I know.
I'm gonna put it up. Good work. Oops. Push it back on there. James, can you come help me find what happened next? Push it on. There you go. Push it right on the piece of tape. Thank you. All right, James. So they went in the tent, or they tried to put up the tent. Then what happened? Do you remember? Look at your pictures. Which one happened next, do you think?
This one.
Take a look. Put up the tent. Then what did they do? Riley, let James choose. Yes. What are they doing in that picture, James? lighting the fire. You're right. Can you put that one next? Raise your hand if you know what happened next. After he lit the fire, let's see. Noah, what did they do next?
They bought a sleeping bag.
Not next. What did they do next? After they lit the fire, then, Mel, sit down. Riley, sit down. What did they do next, Noah? Look at my story. They lit the fire. Then what did they do? Then they went fishing. Which one is a picture of going fishing? Okay, bring it on up.
You put this one up there.
And Dylan, what happened last? What is that a picture of? Sleeping bag in the tent. You're right, that happened last. We gotta push it on the tent.
Yeah.
Ava, remember, is it kind to laugh at our friends? Okay, take a look up here. What happened first?
Sleeping bag.
What happened first? Riley.
They're driving to the forest.
They're driving to the forest. They're going camping. Then, yeah, then the tent got stuck on his boot. You're right. Mitchell, what happened next? Mitchell, what happened next? Now they're going to put the fire on. Paisley, what are they doing? Look, Paisley.
Campfire.
Fishing is next. Yes. What's next?
Campfire.
It means laugh.
Kamel.
No, it means laugh.
Last. You're right. Thank you, Trace. The tent. They're in the tent. They're going to sleep. The end. You're right. Thank you. You guys did such a nice job. At the tables later today, we're going to work on putting these pictures in order. Nice work. Do you want to show? Thanks. The recorder on there.
What was that?
Nice work. All right, let's take a look at our schedule. Circle time.